Welcome back to the morning show on this Monday. It's a great day to learn about agriculture in Central Illinois, and what better way to do that than with our Ag in the Classroom segment. With me now, we've got Carrie Vogel. She's in charge of Ag in the Classroom over in McLean County. Thanks for being here.
Sure, thanks for having me.
Tell me a little bit about what you do over in the McLean County area.
So we work with teachers all over the county, really in pre-K through 12. Whatever they're looking for, if they are wanting to incorporate agriculture into the classroom, we will provide free resources for them to do that.
And you're probably from Bloomington Normal in town, and then hitting all the rural schools as well, aren't you?
Yes, we do both.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So we got her in here today, and you're going to share a lesson with us here. We're getting a little sneak peek at Illinois agriculture. Talk to us more about the lesson you're bringing today.
Yeah, so this is something I like to do with groups I've never worked with before, or it's great for community events too, where you're seeing a lot of different students or kids. Sometimes Children's Discovery Museum will go there and do something like this. But this comes from our Illinois Ag in a Bag. We call it our Illinois Farm Charm, and it kind of just makes a connection between lots of Illinois products and other things related to Illinois agriculture for the kids. So you've got a glue bottle.
Okay, and then I've got a nice little card right here.
Yeah.
And you're putting me to work, aren't you?
I am. And now the kids like this because, typically with glue we'll say dot, dot, not a lot. But for this one, we need a little bit bigger.
A little bit more.
So they like that. So you can, don't get crazy. But we'll start, we're going to start with the corn.
Okay.
And so that's the top one there.
I'll hold that up.
In the state of Illinois. I'm going to give you a kernel of corn.
Okay.
Kids always say, is that real corn?
Yeah, it
really is. It's real corn.
Mm-hmm.
And so we can talk about lots of things. We can talk about the different kinds of corn that are grown, because we do grow all of those in Illinois, and that most of what you see in the field isn't what you eat, but we kind of talk about the differences there, and that it's one of the #1 commodities that we grow.
Yeah, because we've got corn, we've got popcorn, we've got field corn, sweet corn, all kinds of different stuff in there.
So it's a great starter for corn.
Love that.
Next one is soybeans.
Okay.
Also a real soybean.
Yep, it is.
They always ask that as well.
That's right, because I'm sure there's some kids, they live in the middle of town, they probably not experienced hands-on with agriculture and farms. So you're bringing that right in the classroom. That's what's called Ag in the Classroom,
yeah,
right?
and they see it, but they don't understand.
Right,
so
right.
We'll talk about soybeans. We can talk about, that it's primarily livestock feed, but also gets processed into our food as well sometimes, and then lots of other uses for soybeans, soybean ink, soybean plastic, all kinds of things. So that's a great thing to talk about.
Right.
Another commodity that we grow here in Illinois is pork.
Pork.
They love these little pigs. They never want to actually put them on the card. They just want to take it home. But we talk about, we don't grow as much livestock in Illinois as some other states, but we certainly do grow livestock, and pork is one of those.
Are we pumpkins next?
Yes, we're going to do pumpkins next. That's this one.
Okay.
We are the #1 state for pumpkin, which is surprising to a lot of people. But as you go west, McLean County, further west, Tazewell County, lots of pumpkins. Yep.
For sure.
So, and most of those are processing pumpkins.
Right.
So when you buy your
soup. I got a good pumpkin soup recipe. I'm going to have to get back out.
Yeah, when you buy your can, that's primarily grown in Illinois.
Right.
So then we're going to go to a brown bead, and that is for soil.
Mm-hmm.
For most of this, you need soil to grow it, and we have very fertile soil.
And the state soil.
It is Drummer Silty Clay Loam.
And that is something that's found a lot around Gibson City. I'm from Drummer Township.
Yes.
So big connection there.
So we talk about that as well. Then we're going to talk about butterfly here. We've got an orange butterfly, represents the monarch, which is our state insect, and it is a pollinator, which is super important to agriculture.
I love that. I'm glad the insect's not something scary or mean.
Or something you have to eat.
Yeah, you saw that, didn't you, on TV?
Yeah.
All right.
Then our last one is kind of a history connection. I'm going to get a bright, shiny one here, but we go ahead and put an actual penny on there. Make sure we put the head of the penny up, because that is Abraham Lincoln, Illinois, often known as the land of Lincoln. And Lincoln had a lot of connection to agriculture, including creating the U.S. Department of Agriculture.
And there is my card for Ag in the Classroom there. How about that? I don't know if you guys can see that a little bit closer or not. Hold it up there. You can see that there, and then maybe Bryce in the camera can catch that as well. But fantastic to see this card that we've got with all those ag facts and lessons. That's a great introduction. I really like that. Fantastic. And thanks for being here today from McLean County, taking some time out of your summer. Be busy back in classrooms then come fall again?
We will.
Well, that's fantastic. If you want to connect more here with McLean County Ag in the Classroom program, or any of our Ag in the Classroom coordinators around the area, you can get all those links, resources, and more. Just head on over to WCIA.com.